Okay, so in this video I'm going to show you how to set up your wired connection uh, because while you using the Ubuntu there's sometimes a problem arise after you suspend your system. The wired connection is gone, so it happened for me, but sometimes it works also, like for the couple of months before it worked, but now I have reinstalled it and I have seen that this problem arise. So I went to the Ubuntu forum, and when you write it down like Ethernet disconnected after suspend, so it's a very common problem and a lot of people have asked a lot of questions. So it's viewed almost like 45,000 times, so it's a very common problem. So there's a lots of advices, a lots of ways to check it out, but I have tried a lot of several ways over here, but the best one that worked for me is the one that I'm going to show you today, and I hope that will work for you too. So the first thing that you need to do is that you go to the terminal. Yeah, yeah, you go to the terminal. You just have to write this code sudo lshw network and press enter. So it will ask for the password unless you are using a root user. So you can see that's as a network description as a net interface, and at the below it's called a configuration. So in the configuration there's something called a driver. So my driver name is an ALX. It might be different for you, so don't worry about it. So in the Ubuntu forum it was on a Sky 2. So I believe that's is different for you too. So when you know that your driver name is an ALX, the only thing that you need to do is that you go to the file. So there's a directory where you have to paste this and have to work on it. So you go to the computers, then lib. In a lib, you search it as better way. SYST. It's called system med. Okay, taking time. Yeah, it's called system D. So you just go into it. So there's something called a system sleep. So that's where you have to paste it down. I have already made it like alx.sh. So you can see that there's a 2 module over there to run it out. So we're going to create a new file over here. The easy way to do is there's an open it in terminal, so that's you can get the directory by hand. And the second thing that you need to do is you copy this directory from here. Yeah, and the first thing, to create a file over there you need to have a root users. So you have to go to the root at first. Now it's a root base, so you just go to the directory. Yeah, right now I'm in the directory, so I need to make this file out of. So you have to write about nano, so it will give you a new buffer where you have to write it out. Yeah, the things that work for me is that this. So okay, I can copy it from here too. It's better for me. Yeah, so there's a 2 modular to run the ALX and unload and reload. There's a 2 kernel modules. So after you are done with this script, you just have to press Control X. So it will ask you to save or not. So you just have to write Y or N. So I want to save, click Y, and then it will ask you what should be the name. So I have already given the name ALX, my driver's name. You should write your driver name, it's easier to remember. So let's say GNU, and the files should be in a .sh format. So after you have written the name, you just have to click OK. Now you can see that the file have already been created over here. And after this is not done, you have to make this file executable. So just to do that, you have to write called a sudo cm. Okay, there's one thing too. When you go over there, and there's something called a to restart it. Like the very beginning thing is that called a you need to restart the manager, and if it works for you, there's no way to go down to all those things, unless if it doesn't work, then you have to go for it. And sometimes it's called as some people have an R8168. Sometimes, like for me, it's R8169. So I have tried that way too, but it didn't work. It really didn't work for me. So yeah. So one thing that you need to do is like now you have to make that file executable. So to write it down, you need to write x plus a, and then you have to copy the file, the one file that you want to execute, and okay, here you can paste it as in a file name, or it would work like in a gunu.sh, it would work also. So you just have to press enter. After that, the file is executable. So when you are done with it, there's nothing much to do over here. You just restart or reboot your systems, and after that it's done. So the problem won't arise again. But you have to make sure that this file should contains the driver name of your system, unless it won't work. And if you have created a misfile over here, so you don't have to worry. Go to the root user, and after you're done, you go to the directory, and then click just rm and copy the file, then paste as a file name and click enter. Now it's disappeared. So that was all that I have to mention over here, and it will help you a lot. So thanks for watching.